Hey YouTube, hey y'all, how y'all doing? It's your girl Queen Rainey. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the second episode of the Happier, Healthier, Wealthier channel. Here is where we talk mostly about mindset. Like I said, mindset, shifting your mindset from lack to abundance, being able to create and generate the life that you want to simply by changing your mindset, shifting who you were in order to become who you truly desire to be. In today's topic, we're going to talk about the importance of mindset. So we have to start with the basis. We have to start with the foundation. And yes, we are going live from my hammock chair because we know I love my hammock chair in my house. It's my favorite serene place to be. So this is not going to be a long video, just going to do a quick touch points on a few topics. And again, I do have my first mindset ebook, Change Your Way of Thinking, It'll Change Your Life. Pre-orders are still available. I will drop the link below in the comment section if you want to go ahead and get your pre-orders, the steps to mastering your mindset, okay? So the importance of mindset. What is mindset? The mindset is the capability, is where all things take place, okay? If this is where all things takes place, I like to think of setting up your mindset like you are planting a garden, like you are planting fruits, vegetables, trees, you know, what you desire in life. Your life's current situation is a result of something that you've thought of. If you thought of success, if you thought of graduating high school, if you thought of graduating college, if you thought of going off to become a doctor, a nurse, a physical therapist, if you thought to become a creator, a content creator, all of that has created from a seed that you planted in your mindset. So that's why it's important to understand mindset, how it works, and why it's possible to create the life that you desire. So when you want to start and begin to talk about shifting from lack to mindset, you want to know that you have to realize it's very important to unlearn in order to learn, in order to make it capable, in order to open yourself up to learning something new. You have to unlearn and undo old things, old ways of thinking, you know, the systemic ways of thinking that we were taught, that was implanted in us, that had been rooted into our minds since we were children. Okay, one person told us that we can be all that we wanted to be. Typically our parents are the first people to tell us, you can be anything you want to be, sweetheart. Yay me. But that's it. They leave it there. They leave it there for us. While they're telling us we can be anything that we want to be, I don't know about your families or your cultures or how they work, but from what I know, my background, my family, our cultures, you know, you can be anything you want to be until you turn 18. Then you got to go and figure it out. Wait a minute, that's not setting up a platform for me. That's not starting anything. That's not starting anything for me. That's not giving me a guide. Yes, you tell us to go to school, tell us to obtain all this debt in college, and then graduate with a degree where we are likely or not likely to be able to operate in our field of study, operate in our field of novice, okay? So right now, as wherever you are, when you are ready to shift your mindset, what you want to do is you want to make sure that you're planting seeds. And when you're planting those seeds, you desire to be wealthy. You desire to be an artist. You desire to be a guru of your expertise of some sort. Whatever it is, when you plant that seed, you have to nurture that seed like you would a garden. If you're a planter, if you have plant babies, you know that you have to water your plants. You have to nurture your plants. You have to take care of those plants. You have to talk nice to those plants. If you're in a relationship with somebody, you got to nurture that relationship. You got to talk nice to them. You know, you want to make them feel good. You got to do the same thing with your mindset and the seeds that you plant with your mindset for your life. You have to do the same thing that with the seeds that you plant for your life. So if you want to plant a seed that, oh, I'm going to be a millionaire, oh, I'm going to be so wealthy, oh, I'm going to be the greatest to ever do it, whatever it is for you, you want to nurture that. So what I'm saying by nurturing is you want to make sure that you're talking to yourself. Make sure that you are affirming it every day. We know that it takes babies 9 months to develop in the womb before they are birthed, but before the seed is planted, right? So you have to also know that while you are cultivating and planting those seeds, it's going to take time for them to actually grow, for them to develop. So that is the importance of understanding how the mindset works. It's not an overnight task. It's a stick to it task. It's where it all starts. It's where it all begins. Your life right now in front of you, again, like I said, is all a result of something that you thought. I tell people that you should not have any regrets in life. No regrets in life. Why? Because regrets are simply a result of a decision that was made. People say, oh, I regret that I ever let them do that. But in order for it to have taken place, whatever the result was, you had to start with the decision. You had the decision to say yes. You had the decision to say no. You thought about that, but you didn't think about the end result. So your current life now is a result of things that you have created and thought up. So nurture your seeds. Talk nice to yourself. Be mindful of how you're talking. Be mindful of saying the things that go against whatever you desire to become. You can't say I desire, or I am a millionaire, or I am the greatest to ever do it, or I am the best guru in the world, and but I just don't feel like people gonna follow me. I don't feel like people believe in me. I just don't feel like, or I can't do it like that because it's not working. You know what, guys? Let me be honest with you. I was that person. I have been that person. I have been that person to talk myself out of so many things and not be able to obtain the life of abundance that I want to at an earlier age because I've talked myself out of things. I did not nurture my thoughts. Since I was a child, I planted in my head that I was going to be my family's first millionaire. But along the way, I talked myself out of it simply because I would tell people, oh, I can't do this. I can't afford to do that. Oh, I can't. I had a lack mentality and not an abundance mentality. Millionaires don't think like that. Billionaires don't think like that. There's no limitations on what can take place. Even if you do not have something, or it may seem like you are in lack of something, we do not acknowledge the lack. We always only acknowledge the abundance in which it is sought after, in which we are sought after. We acknowledge the abundance, and we need to acknowledge that by speaking kindly to it, speaking kindly to ourselves, telling ourselves every day when we give ourselves 1% that we are doing the best that we can, making sure that we're cultivating ourselves, okay? That is so important to have, to be involved and understand that your mindset is the control center. Plant your seeds. Plant your seed of abundance. Plant your seed of becoming a teacher. Plant your seed of becoming a master artist. Plant your seed of becoming a world Grammy winning actor. Plant that seed. Go after that seed. The reason why we see the successful people, artists, actors that we see, Oprahs of the world, the Denzel Washingtons of the world, the reason why we see them is because they did not stop going after they did not stop watering they didn't stop watering the seed that they planted, and they did not stop going after it. They never stopped and said, maybe this ain't gonna work out for me. Maybe I should find something else to do. Maybe I'm thinking too much ahead of myself. No, their thoughts was, I will be. I'm determined to be. I'm going to be. I can be. I'm a worthy of becoming. And in that nurturing, in those nurturing moments, they became all that we see them today. We forget when we look at people in their current status. We forget when we look at people in their current lifestyles. We look at them as if they've always been there. They haven't always been there. We have the princes, the royal families, people who are born into royalty, people who are passed on wealth, the Kardashians. Those people we look at, they might have always had wealth because they were born into it. Their families established. Their families set the seed that my family, no one in my family will struggle. Someone at the top set the seed. They planted in their mindset that their family and everybody who comes after them, how I plan in my mindset, Everybody who comes after them will be of worthiness, will be of abundance. They will not have to know a struggle unless they choose to know a struggle. And some people do choose to go out there and live a wild life knowing they don't have to. People choose because it's all a choice. Left or right, red or green, right or wrong, yes or no. Everything is a choice. There's no in between. It's always north or south, east or west. Everything is a choice, right? So somebody planted in that family and planted the seed for that family that they're going to be wealthy. But then you have those of us who did not come from a royal family, is not a Kardashian or a Hilton, and therefore we have to plant our seeds. We have to cultivate them. So going back to where I started with that conversation, speaking on our Oprah Winfrey's, our Denzel Washingtons, our Obamas, okay? They had to plant those seeds and they continued to nurture them. They continued to cultivate them. They realized that if this is who I am going to become, every day I have to wake up and be that person until that person arrives. So let me tell it to you like this, okay? And then we're going to wrap it up here because like I said, it ain't going to be a long video today, and then I'll come back with a part 2 from it. So let me set it up for you like this. When you cultivate and set that seed, right? So when you plant an apple tree and you plant the seed into the ground, the seed starts off small, right? The tree does not come to the seed in order to become the tree. The seed, after being nurtured by fertile soil, watered, taken care of, picked, pruned, shredded, all of that, weeds picked from around it, the seed has to grow and develop into the tree. Therefore, the seed goes from being a seed to being a baby to being and growing up, and it goes into becoming a tree. The tree doesn't come into the seed. So when you plant your desire, when you create what it is that you desire to become, whomever it is you desire to become, I desire to be one of the most impactful mindset speakers that you all will ever know. So as I continue to plant my seeds, I have to grow and develop into that person. That person exists because I created it in my mind, because I first thought of it in my mind. So I know that person exists because it's everything. You have to see it before you see it in order to seize it. Okay? So I know that that person exists because I see it in my mind. So next, I gotta see it into vision. And this is how I nurture and see it into the vision. And then I will be seizing that on our future YouTube video when I record again for you in the future. I'm like, y'all remember on my second episode when I said I was gonna be the most impactful mindset speaker that you all have ever met? Hey y'all, it's Queen, the most impactful mindset speaker that you have ever met. Y'all can still book me if you need to book me for any schools, family reunions, churches. If you want to book me, you can link in my bio. All my contact information is all in my description box. You can click on anything and just reach out to me. I'll be out there. But like I was saying, so in the last point, and making sure that you plant that seed, you have to grow and develop and to become into that person who that you desire. The same way an apple seed turns into an apple tree and not the tree into a seed. So we are where we are right now, but where we desire to become, we have to every day make sure that we're nurturing our mindset. We've planted the seed. We've already planted the seed. We can't turn back now. We can't switch and say, well, if this don't work, I'll just do this. Or if this don't work, I'll just do this. An apple seed never said, if I can never grow up to be an apple seed, I'll just turn into an orange tree. It doesn't happen like that. So we have to make sure that every day that you get up, you start with your mindset. Don't pick up the phone first thing in the morning. Don't get on YouTube. Don't get on Facebook. Don't get on Instagram first thing in the morning. You wake up and you say, oh, whatever it is you desire to become, oh my God. I wake up and I say, thank you, God, for making me the most impactful speaker that the world has ever met. Thank you for making me the most impactful mindset speaker that the world has ever met. That's the first thing that I'm going to talk about. That's the first thing that I'm going to create my mindset to becoming. That is who I'm going to be when I wake up. And I'm going to I'm going to water myself. I'm going to talk to myself. I'm not going to say, well, maybe I won't be the most impactful speaker. Maybe it's somebody else more impactful than me. They're not me. They're them. They're their impactful speaker. They're not the queen impactful speaker. You understand what I'm saying? So make sure, the importance of making sure and controlling your mindset is understanding and knowing that you control your destiny. You are the author. You are the creator of the life that you desire. So I want you to continue to follow me. Make sure that you follow me at Queen_Rainey. Go ahead and pre-order my ebook that will be coming out very, very, very soon. Take this journey with me, because I'm taking you from a journey of being where you are, of leaving behind where you are in order to become who you desire to be. So with that being said, make sure that you're working on your mindset. Watch how you talk to yourself. The next video, we're going to talk about language and how you talk to yourself, and how your language also plays an important role in your mindset, okay? I hope that you enjoyed this video. Make sure that you like it, comment below, share it out. Like I said, my link for to be able to pre-order your ebook will be down in the description box as well. All of my social media links and tags will be down in the description box as well. My text number, text HHW to 404-994-3446. If you are ready to join my Happier, Healthier, Wealthier community, if you are wanting to join my Happier, Healthier, Wealthier community, just text that number. That will be down in the description box as well. And let's remember, it is our mindset. It all starts with our mindset. Our mindset is the creator of our destiny. It all starts with the mindset, okay? So make sure that you control your way of thinking. You control your life. Change your way of thinking. You'll change your life. It's your girl, Queen Rainey. Thank y'all for tapping and tuning in. Until next time, I'll see y'all later. Have a good one.